Hello, and welcome to apparently a rainy day in Minecraft. And it's a fairly rainy looking day outside as well. I don't think it's actually raining at the moment, but it's not far off.
It rained for us earlier today.
You might notice, you might notice that I'm joined by the Angel Games player.
Yo.
I'll intro my co-star.
Please do.
Yeah, it's important.
I'd appreciate.
You might also notice I built something new. Or I'm in the middle of building something new at the factory. I've built an induction cell.
Was that the fancy thing you were telling me about before?
Yes.
Yeah, hold still, chicken.
So this is power storage.
Right.
This is top of the line power storage. At the moment, we have an ultimate energy cell, and the ultimate energy cell holds 102 mega Fe.
Yes.
This presently, at the size I've built it, which is a 4x3x4,
Right.
it will store 6.4 giga Fe.
Right. Because I know exactly what that means, but maybe you should explain it for the viewers.
6.4 million forge energy units. Whereas this stores 102,000. Okay, cool. This stores 6.4 million.
Wow.
And it's one of the smallest size induction matrices going. So basically
does that like...
Well, the induction matrix is a multi-block.
Okay.
So you can build it using basic induction cells, or advanced induction cells, or elite, or ultimate induction cells.
Cool.
And basically, the number of those cells that you put into it adds up to the amount of energy that it can store. Right. You can also give it providers, which go over the 4 tiers: basic, advanced, elite, and ultimate, and that controls the input and output rate of the multi-block. And so basically, this one has 2 basic storage cells and 2 basic providers, which means it can store 6.4 million, I believe, forge units.
Jeez.
It's a big battery.
It is a big battery. Oh my
god. The reason I'm building a big battery is many reasons. One is I like big numbers.
Big numbers are good.
And I do enjoy number go up. I also appreciate the fact that we have we've had on and off a power issue.
Yes, we have.
Where I tend to build things and make them go fast and then worry about the fact that they are going to need to be powered after that fact. And one of the useful things about having the big battery... One of the useful things about having the big battery is that when we're not doing stuff, it will build up a big buffer of power.
Right.
And then when we need to do things with our power, we should have less problem because there will be a bigger buffer.
Okay.
In theory, that works. Because at the moment, we are generating 8.47 kilo Fe per tick, and we're not using that. We're not even using close to that.
Right.
So it is filling up. The battery is filling up. The problem comes in when certain machines kick on and they start using huge amounts of power, and more power than we currently have stored and generating.
Right.
The main thing I would like to work on today, I was looking, and one of the big things that we don't have yet, there is some top tier armor that we don't have access to just yet. Mechanism adds a MekSuit. I like the MekSuit.
Yes, I've seen that.
The MekSuit is funky.
MekSuit looks bad.
We want the MekSuit. The problem is it requires polonium pellets, and polonium pellets come from, unsurprisingly, polonium. Right. Polonium comes from processing nuclear waste.
So we need to build our nuclear fusion thingy. But, oh my god. I just saw this giant block.
Yeah. This is a small one.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So we're going to go build our nuclear reactor today?
Well, I want to start by setting up the fissile fuel.
Right.
Which is...
Oh, before you do you have the pickaxe with silk touch on you?
Do I have the pickaxe with silk touch on me? Yes. Here it is.
Can I have it, please? Thank you. Oh. I'm gonna put these headstones in the graveyard.
Oh,
or
you
actually
need silk
behind
touch
the graveyard. Yep. If you break a headstone without silk touch, then you get the bone of the person who was buried there.
Yeah.
And a block of cobblestone. And so, like, if we were gonna resurrect them, then we're good. But since I doubt that's what we're doing, I'm gonna go put these headstones.
We appear to have a few people's bones in our computer system.
Yeah, that was because I didn't know how to break the headstones, so I'd broken a few before I realized that I needed silk touch.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to start working on the machines that we're going to need to generate the thingamadoodles, the fissile fuel.
Right.
That we're going to use to power the fusion reactor. Before we start worrying about building a fusion reactor, we're going to make a backlog of fuel to burn in it.
Right.
And
which,
so,
while that's loading, will give me enough time to actually build said nuclear power plant.
So if we have a quick look, because I looked through this before we started the stream. I've got a list of the machines I'm going to need. The fissile fuel comes from a machine called an isotropic centrifuge, which needs to process uranium hexafluoride.
Right.
Uranium hexafluoride comes from a chemical infuser, which needs to infuse hydrofluoric acid into uranium oxide. Now, uranium oxide comes from a chemical oxidizer of yellow cake uranium, and yellow caked uranium,
Right.
comes from an enrichment chamber, which
Right.
we need to put uranium in. Unsurprisingly, that side, I feel that's fairly obvious, and I'm just going to start clicking to make the enrichment chamber that we are going to use
Right.
for that. And I'm going to get that
So
side
then,
of machines set up fairly quickly.
all right. Then while you do that, I'm going to fill a backpack full of cobblestone and start making us a nuclear reactor.
Hey,
Hi,
Jessica.
Jessica. How are you?
Hey, Jessica70 has just joined the FBF party. Welcome to the final boss fight party. Take up your sword and let's take this boss fight on together. Oxidizer.
You need that.
You're good? Oh, we're good. How are you doing, Jen?
I'm doing good. That, and that. That. Ooh, wasn't it sunset a second ago?
Yep.
My day is going well. I had a spontaneous visit from some family that live in Tasmania. So that was kind of cool. Fortunately, it meant I missed my stream, which I feel bad about. But it's not the first time that's happened, so I'm pretty sure my viewers are just used to it at this point. Jessica redeemed a stretch.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Dizzy. Fun. Ooh, dizzy.
All right. I've cleared a little bit of space out here. I'm going to put down a...
Oh, I thought we were
What's that?
we were putting the nuclear reactor at the other station.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I'm at the other station.
Oh, actually, I'm a professional artist. I make
Yep,
cool and
Jen,
attractive stuff for streamers.
my
Huh?
stream to read.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool. We don't need any artists at the moment, thanks, but appreciate you sticking around and chatting about other things. All right, I need to nip back because I need some power. Oops. I probably should have stopped the train before I jumped off.
Probably a good
Oops.
idea.
And I'm going to just grab a stack of uranium. And we'll work out how the uranium's getting over there shortly. And I want to grab a set of cables. Might need slightly better cables. Let's teach the system how to make cables.
Be a good idea.
So you can do that. And then that. And then the elite version. Nope. No, thank you. None of that, thank you very much. Elite, and then ultimate cable is made like that. And then these all can go down in the basement. Let's stick you in this so they're all together. Then do I want just elite cables? Yeah, let's get a couple of elite. Ooh, wandering traders arrived at the inn.
Oh, there's a bunch of wandering traders at the inn.
Oops. Nope, that didn't quite work. Oh, no, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Jen, do you want to head over
what do you
with
want,
us?
Diane? Yeah, give me just a second. Hold on. Sorry, just putting some things in my backpack.
I've popped your full screen for a moment.
Okay.
Can I turn off the Minecraft overlay? Can I turn that on? I don't have one without the cameraman box. I should get one without that. Seated comfortably.
Noot noot. The weather train.
We do need to automate this train, I think, because we're going to need it to deliver the uranium, sulfur, and fluorite over here.
Yeah. I hope this is far enough that if the thing, explodes, we'll live.
We should be fine because they don't explode. They do release radiation. So my question is, how far out from the train do you want me to start building? Because, I mean, I can move this. But basically we need...
hold on. Let me...
We need a little bit of a setup for where we're going to be building the fissile fuel.
Yep.
And then we're going to have, obviously, the room with the main reactor in it, and then the turbine probably will be in a different room.
Right. So, off here, put it here. Yep. So, we'll start building out here. So, we'll lay down a base foundation. Yeah.
This flux point is going to be called Fissile Production. And you are going to be on the John FBF network. And we're going to grab an elite. And I'm going to start with the enrichment chamber here. And throw in the uranium. And we should be getting yellow cake uranium. And then next to that, we are going to get the...
What are you doing, big boy?
Chemical oxidizer. And you are going to be set to... output to the right. And now you've got uranium oxide.
Well, you've got uranium oxide.
Well, this machine has uranium oxide. And we can just, for items, you are going to input from the left. Good. And for gases, output to the right. That sounds about fair. I now need to go back and get some more machines made. Sorry, pig. So the uranium hexafluoride. So the uranium oxide needs to go into a chemical infuser. And that's just going to need... Is that 2 of them? 2 of those. And then everything else can just be auto-crafted.
Sorry.
And then let's have a quick look at building one of these. Have I not taught you how to build the ultimate control circuit?
Who, me?
No, I have. The computer system.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that is telling me that I can do that. Cool. It's going to take a little bit of crafting because it needs to build up each of the previous tiers of control circuit to make the ultimate one. Do enjoy watching it build things. Do miss the old did you ever see the logistical pipes mod?
No, I'm more of a creative builder, so I never really got into like the you know what I mean?
Automating.
Yeah.
It was I loved it as a mod because it was you'd set out these pipes and all of your machines around them and like pipes to chests and pipes to machines, and you'd do the crafting network like we've got the auto crafting network, but you'd be able to see your items flowing through pipes and see them in action.
Oh, cool.
And like you'd see pipes light up as you were requesting things.
Neat. That vaguely sounds like a mod that I saw on a video, so I may have like seen it without knowing what I was saying, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Any chance we're going to get some more floor over here anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm looking for a schematic.
Cool.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Give me the picture.
Alright, so
Image and
that's
new tab. There we
output to
go.
the front. Don't need that.
Okay.
Auto eject on. Good. So that's one side of this all set out.
Okay.
And much like the previous...
Now, you said you could... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Pig! Ow! I don't know how you guys got here, but you did now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need 2 more on this end, and then I need 2 more on this end. And then I need... Okay, so that's 1. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So building this backwards...
6.
Hydrofluoric acid comes from a chemical
7.
dissolution chamber.
Benzita Jones, she dips beneath lasers. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Like, am I gonna get radioactive poisoning from being where I am?
No, you should be fine.
Should.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want, like, children or
This
anything, did
is-
you?
Dark oak, so I need dark oak.
Just, like, keep account of how many limbs you have and stuff. If you suddenly have any extras, like, let me know.
But, I mean, unless we're in a Sons of the Forest situation, I should be okay. They finally properly finished that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting what they've done with the ending.
Ah, Camilla Davis 123 has joined the FBF party. Welcome to the party. Take up your sword and let's take this final boss fight on together. Hello, Camilla Davis.
Hello, Camilla. Doing
all
good.
right?
How are you?
Just taking longer than it should. Good.
Good.
Did I not automate that coming out of there yet? The UK.
Yes.
And we're not going to get more specific than that.
Nope. 3, 4. One, 2, 3.
Chemical dissolution chamber crafted.
9.
And so that needs sulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid is a chemical infuser.
Oh, Texas, you mean, dear?
Or do you mean the tax man?
She was just spawned by the IRS.
Yeah. HMRC over here.
Yeah.
Sulfur. Sol.
Okay, so I've got a brain teaser.
What would you like to know?
Yeah, sure.
So that. Yep, so I need another chemical infuser. No, thank you. We've got plenty of artwork at the moment. We've got plenty of artwork and we've got plenty of people that we already use for our art. So we're okay for art, thank you. If you want to hang out and watch some more of the stream, we're more than happy to have you here. Or if you want to head off, that's fine too. I really feel at this point I should have automated the basic chemical tank, the amount of them that I'm building. And then I'm going to need a sink for water. Which means I'm going to need some terracotta.
Alright. I need more coal.
And then I'm going to need some pipes.
Oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. How do I get it to drop its contents in the thing?
Shift right click.
Yeah, I did, and it sat on the floor.
On the chest, not on the floor.
Yeah, no, I did it. Watch. Shift. Click.
Huh. Oh, is it that you need, like, is it the ejector upgrade for that?
Oh, yeah, there's a thing here called a deposit upgrade. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, grab one of those and pop it in your bag.
Right. Do we have that?
I was going
We
to teach
do have one.
the system how to build pipes.
There we go.
Oh, blimey.
Alright. What?
Something went wrong with your connection there for a second. You got very loud and screechy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's not ideal. Why am the lift not moving?
Did you break it?
No. Why is this... Why is the blazes not being fed cake? What are we missing?
Sugar?
We have everything. Why have you not been feeding the blazes cake? Are the chickens outside of... Oh, is the lava running low?
Possibly. That's happened a couple times.
How is the how is that a... Oh...
What?
Yeah, because the... because of the new battery,
Right.
there's a lot more space for power. So obviously the lava power system is running at full tilt to try and fill up the new battery. There's not lava to go elsewhere at the moment. Normally it backs up quite quickly and the lava can go elsewhere into the system.
Right. So you like need to stop that tick for a little bit?
No, because it's just gonna go a bit slowly for a little while. But I mean, this thing's over halfway full already.
Wow.
And very soon we're going to have a very big generator of power.
Right. I need those. And then I need...
Okay, so Fissile Fuel. Pop you in me to-do list. Hydrofluoric acid comes from the chemical dissolution chamber, which is going to sit there. That needs to get sulfuric acid, which comes from a chemical infuser. And then the chemical infuser for sulfuric acid needs to get sulfur trioxide and water vapor. The sulfur trioxide comes from another chemical infuser. And then that one sulfur trioxide comes from a chemical infuser of sulfur dioxide and oxygen. So that needs then the chemical oxidizer. And the chemical oxidizer is going to get... where does the oxygen come in? Mind me brain. That. So that's a chemical oxidizer. Oxygen goes into this, so the... Oh, that's raining.
Yep.
That can go there, and then I need the water vapor to go in there, which... Damn it, I need a rotary condensator.
Sorry, you need a what now?
A rotary condensator.
That makes sense.
I need a machine that's going to spin the water into gas.
Oh.
Look out.
I was like, ugh. Like, I saw this fast thing coming at me, and I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a train.
Oh, it's a train on the train lines. And daytime. Let's...
No way. Enderman.
Rotary condensator. And then I need sulfur dust. Could put a pulverizer over there. Can we get this in a sneaky way?
No.
Yeah,
And how dare you ask? I do know.
Okay, yeah, no sneaky sulfur.
Huh?
No sneaky way to get sulfur.
Nope. We should have a lot, though. I mean, I've been mining it like nobody's business.
Yeah, we are going to need an awful lot of it.
Okay, I'll get more. Do you want more now, or...?
No, not this second, but, you know, we are... There are 3 resources we're going to need for nuclear power. Uranium, unsurprisingly.
Yep.
Sulfur dust, which I'm going to show the system how to automate. And then also fluorite.
Fluorite. Yep, I think I've gotten some of that, but I can get more.
We've got some. Yeah, we are definitely going to need more of all of these things. And ideally, to keep nuclear power happy and not explosive, regular supply of all of them.
All right, I can do that. I'm pretty sure one of my strip mines, I was literally only going for the osmium, so it should still have the sulfur and fluorite in it. No, don't fall. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hello, train. Fergus, I'm real sorry about this.
What are you doing to Fergus?
Fergus decided to fall between the train and the carriage.
Oh dear.
Fergus has now
So
screamed
he's gonna die.
Shrieky, shrieky, shriek sounds. Fergus may not be with us anymore.
Well. Does that look big enough?
For this area, yes.
Cool.
For future, let me just have a quick reminder of the mechanism. Fission reactor. So the fission reactor itself needs to be a minimum outside size of 3 by 4 by 3, but can
3
go up
by 4 by 3.
But can go up to 18 by 18 by 18.
18.
We
18.
are not going that large.
Right.
But we will be somewhere in that size.
All right. Ow.
Right, so rotor electrolytic separator, fluids input on top, and rotary concentrator. You're going to be deconcentrating, and you are going to fluids in on the top. And then if I tell you to pull, you should now have hydrogen, which we can dump the excess of, and oxygen. And you are going to side config gases that you are going to push out the front. The cyan gas, and you, chemical infuser, are going to get orange on the back. Oh, red will do, apparently. So let's turn that off, and then red on the back. And likewise, you are going to side config gases, eject out the front, and you are going to gases
I fell off the thingy. No, 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 no. Jump. Jump.
There we go. That's the right way round. Let's run some power so that these things can actually keep going. I think that's as far as I need to go.
George's house has no George.
And so you... I didn't bring the sulfur dust. Dang it. If you're wandering along the train lines, keep an eye out for the train.
No, I'm good.
I mean, that's just good advice in general as well.
That too.
I mean, also don't be wandering along train tracks. It's unsafe.
I mean, generally, people shouldn't approve of that.
Yep.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
So now if I put the sulfur in here, you should oxidize. And then side config for gases is you're going to go that way. And you are going to side config for gases to input on the orange on that side. And now you're getting sulfur trioxide, which you are going to output that way. And you are going to gases input from here. And now you're getting sulfuric acid, which is still a gas. Gaseous sulfuric acid is going to go that way. And you are going to gases input from that side. In fact, we're going to reset this. Input from this side, output to that side. And that means you're getting hydrofluoric acid. And that means you're getting uranium hexafluoride, which means we're getting fissile fuel. Everything's running.
So now I need. Oh, good.
Okay, so the next step is let's get everything running and storing that in a tank, because we can get a big old tank and make sure we have a nice big buffer of fissile fuel. Beep. Chemical tank is what I want. So basic becomes an advanced.
I need green concrete. At least I think that's green.
Come on. There we go. And then let's make it an ultimate. And I really hope it is the chemical tank that I need now that I've made an ultimate one.
Okay, I'm on the track, so don't move the train. It's like I'm on the bit of track, like right next to the factory, so.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh, this one didn't have splitting on. There we go.
Oops. Okay.
Let me out.
Alright, I need... green terracotta. And in order to get green terracotta, I need green dye and surround it with terracotta.
Excellent. I now have an ultimate tank set up underneath the nuclear base
Alright.
that is building up fissile fuel, and it can hold 8 is that million? 8,192,000 units of fissile fuel. So that's a pretty big buffer.
Yep.
And so I get the feeling we're getting close to a wrapping up point.
Yeah, I've just got to go... all this, and now I need to go and get some terracotta. So now I gotta find my
Oh no, we've got clay.
terracotta desert.
Just make it out of clay.
No, it's okay. I know where I can get terracotta. Just have to find my teleport. Go through the teleport. There we go. Right. So that's orange, light gray, white, light gray, brown. I need normal. There we go. There's the normal color terracotta. Terracotta. There we go. Orange terracotta.
So
Regular terracotta.
things that I need to work out before we do next time, or that we will be doing next time.
Right.
One, we need to get uranium and sulfur dust.
Right.
And fluorite out there on a regular basis.
Right.
So we're probably going to need to start running that train to run round there and drop stuff off there.
Mm.
And
I'm just wondering if we should make a secondary short. Sorry, you go.
And interestingly, like at the moment, I think most of our trains deliver one resource at a time.
Yeah.
Mostly, like we've got the paper and the sugar train, but really the sugar on that has not needed to run for a good time now.
Yeah.
But this is going to be like 3 different resources that all need to go at not exactly the same amount, but along the same train line. It might not be, as I feel that you were going to suggest, a bad idea to have a short loop for the train to ride around.
Not even a loop, but if we had like a secondary smaller train line that ran like alongside this one, that literally just went to the power plant and back. Then we could have the, like, I suppose, pedestrian train line? And then the normal one? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the passenger line and the goods line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. But yeah, we're going to need that. We're also going to need to dramatically. This is potentially a thing for you to look into. We're going to need more uranium. We're going to need more sulfur, and we're going to be needing more fluorite.
All right. Yeah, I can hit up my strip mine and see what I can find.
So
I have like 3 of them, so.
If you can start doing some mining between the episodes,
yeah,
that'd be cool. I'm just wondering as well, how insane are the upper tier induction parts? Could I just teach them to the auto crafting and get the auto crafting system running on them? Induction cell. It's just more of the same stuff.
You okay? All right.
She okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Good. So I wonder, can I just... One, do I have the space?
She might have been teasing Thor.
Let's get another crafter real quick. If I wanted an ultimate induction cell, I asked for 2 of these.
From the FBF.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
So I asked it about crafting the ultimate. So, as I said, we've got the induction cells in this machine, in this induction casing. It's now just filled up, by the way. It's now got 6.4 giga FE in it.
6.4 million, you mean?
Yep. No. Sorry, giga is 9, so billion.
Oh. Wow.
6.4 billion FE.
Jeez.
I just asked to see if I could make the induction. So all the crafting of the induction cells is basically each tier of induction cells. So the basic induction cell asks for a basic energy cube and 4 energy tablets and some lithium.
Right.
The next level up from that asks for 4 basic induction cells, 4 energy tablets, and an advanced energy cube.
Right.
The elite asks for an elite energy cube, 4 advanced cells, and 4 energy tablets. And then you can probably see where this is going, but the ultimate tier asks for 4 elite cells and 4 energy tablets and an ultimate energy cube.
Right.
So obviously, each of those elites requires 4 of the previous tier, and each of those require 4 of the previous tier.
Ooh.
I've just taught our computer system how to make them to see if we could make them. We are missing nearly 3,000 gold, 2,500 iron, and 4,000 redstone.
Right. So I have a lot of mining ahead of me then.
So yeah, there's a lot of mining. It requires 128 basic induction cells. We have 2 of them.
Woo.
It needs, so this craft needs to make 128 of them, to make 32 advanced, to make 8 elite, to make 2 ultimate.
So I'm gonna be very busy.
So yeah, if you can just focus on mining all of the things,
Yep, I can do that.
that would be super swell. Iron, gold, redstone, uranium, sulfur, fluorite.
Just all of it.
Just everything. If you see it, we want it. Even if you don't see it, we probably want it, but
Probably.
you haven't seen it, so
Yeah. But I've got a lot, like I said, I've got a lot in my strip mine, so that I just skipped over because I knew, because you needed osmium. So I skipped a lot of stuff so that I had room in my bags for the osmium. So.
yeah, basically go heckin' nuts.
Oh, I love it when you give me permission to go heckin' nuts. Like, you know how to talk to a woman.
I suppose the other thing we could look at doing is the next stage of this processing line.
Right.
Might not be a bad idea.
Okay. I'm not very good at building, like, all the fancy tech, so I'll just stick to mining.
Yeah, if you focus on mining all the stuff, don't put it in the computer network. Save it for the moment.
Okay. We don't want it getting smelted?
We don't want it getting smelted yet, because I'm going to look at... what is it called? No, it's not that, is it? It's raw iron, raw gold. What can I do with you? So if I put raw gold in a dissolution chamber with sulfuric acid, I get dirty gold slurry.
Right.
And then the dirty gold slurry can go into a chemical washer with water to get clean gold slurry. And then the clean gold slurry can go into a chemical crystallizer to get gold crystals. And then they can go down the line that we currently have set up. And they get us slightly more gold than we are currently getting.
Right.
So it's a couple more production steps.
Insanely complicated, but I'm going to trust you on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. So actually, I think what we'll aim to do next time, I'm going to do a to-do list. I'm going to do a to-do list to remind me what we're doing next time.
Good idea.
We are going to 3x ore processing.
Right.
3x ore processing with slurry. And then we're going to automate uranium, sulfur, and fluorite to reactor. And then let's get some more signs. Come on, let's get some real signs going. And then Twilight Forest, possibly, question mark. And then nuclear reactor, question mark. There we go. Some to-do list items.
Cool.
To remind us what to do.
Yay.
As I said at the end of the last week, I have looked at some more mods to add to the pack.
Right.
I have checked the pack with Twilight Forest installed, and it runs. And at least single player, it lets me into the Twilight Forest without an issue. I know that we have had previous servers where there have been issues with the Twilight Forest. So even if we can get it running, we might have issues with actually playing through it. So we'll see how that goes.
True. I mean, it we had some issues getting into the end. But if we can get into Twilight Forest...
Yeah, but that was slightly buggy, whereas where we've had Twilight Forest issues, it's just caused massive lag on the server to have 2 people in the Twilight Forest.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It seemed, at least in that version, to have big issues with trying to do it multiplayer.
How bizarre.
But I've also looked at a couple of other mods to add to the pack to just have some extra fun bits to look at. And also some mods that I've been wanting to look at for a little while now that I haven't. And some that I was just scrolling through and went, ooh, that sounds interesting, such as a mod that adds cars and roads and stuff.
Yes, you mentioned that. And then, of course, there's a few of those cosmetic mods that I've sent you.
Yes, I might look at some of those as well. So yeah, we are going to be updating the mod pack at least once more. It might happen between this time and next time, or it might happen after that because we've got stuff to be doing at the moment.
Yeah.
But for now, that's all, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us, and you should also head over and follow the Angel Games player. They are doing a lot of random games at the moment, a lot of interesting stuff on their channel.
Yes.
We have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games we're playing and things that we're doing, and we have a other thing, YouTube channel you can go and follow to find all of our previous videos. We also have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to see all of the videos, audio, pictures, written articles, profiles of our role-playing game characters. Lots and lots of good stuff up on there. For now, let's go over to the credits and look at what is hopefully coming up for the rest of the week. On Thursday night and then Monday and Wednesday next week, Angel is hopefully going to be playing the Angel Games Player Roulette, where they play a random game over on their channel. It could be anything from what's on the go at the moment. Yakuza still on the roulette wheel?
Yakuza's still on roulette, but I'm thinking it might be Genshin because an update just released.
There might be a slight waiting to the wheel for tomorrow, I guess.
Yep.
And then hopefully on Friday, the Golden Tooth will continue their adventures. They were last seen with a trio of psionic goblins to interrogate. And then Sunday this week...
hold on. A trio of psionic goblins.
Yeah, it's real weird. They've got questions.
As long as I heard you correctly, because that's unique.
Yeah. Sunday, we're hopefully going to be seeing the continuation of Rime of the Frost Maiden. Last we saw that group, they were just about to head into Grimskull, the skull-shaped fortress of the Frost Maiden, in an attempt to liberate the Codicil of White, a book of immense power from the goddess herself. Monday next week, I'm going to be continuing Marvel Midnight Suns, and hopefully try and get some leveling up done, if not in that session, before that session, so that we can hopefully cleanse the Hulk. He's tough. It's a tough fight. He's the Hulk. We're not expecting him to be an easy pushover, but he was rinsing the floor with us last time. And then we'll be back on Wednesday next week for more of this. For now, though, let's see whomst is live for us to do a raid. Raid. Let's send you guys over to Unified Walker, who is playing some Overwatch 2. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys again real soon. Go enjoy Unified. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.